Hi everybody, let's make some marinara sauce. So first you need some tomatoes and you're just gonna slice it like an X on the top and put it in some water for it to boil. This is to get the skin off, okay? So that's boiling, and once it's done boiling, I take off the stove and just let it sit for a while and simmer. So once it's done simmering, you're gonna let it sit and cool. When it's cool enough, you are going to take the skin off and put it in your food processor. And all that water that's left back when you take the skin off, you're gonna put that in your food processor as well. Do not waste it. It's gonna come in handy. So I did just about 8 tomatoes. You can do more or less if you want. And in your food processor, after you add your tomatoes, you're going to put in whatever seasonings you want. I have some shadow benny, chive, like just the basics, flavor pepper, a little bit of pepper sauce, some of my dry seasonings. Whatever you like, you're going to add to your food processor and then blend it. Here we come. And that's pretty much it. Then you just add it to a container and pop it in the freezer. Now, sometimes I cook it on the stove and then put it in the freezer. You don't have to do that. Sometimes I put a little brown sugar on the stove and some more seasonings and cook it up and then freeze it. You can do that, or you can just process it and put it in the freezer raw, and then when you're ready to use it, you take out some and then add some brown sugar, a little bit of liquid aminos, some seasonings to flavor up that marinara sauce real nice. And what is marinara sauce without some meatballs, right? So I know I posted my vegan meatball recipe already, so you can head over there. And I'm just showing you how easy it is to get those meatballs into balls once you have the right consistency, all right? And I cover mine with a little bit of arrowroot powder before putting it in the oven. You can fry these if you want. You can fry them, but I choose to put them in the oven and bake them. You can also put it in the air fryer, all right? So these are my meatballs when it's done, along with the marinara sauce. And trust me, it's so tasty. And that's it. These meals are so simple and so tasty. And it's even better when you can make a batch and just put it in the freezer and just pull it out and make quick meals without preservatives. Now, you can also use the meatball ingredients to make burger patties. So if you're going to make a burger patty, you're going to use just a little bit more than you would if you were making meatballs. So scoop just a little bit more and make a really big bowl. Then you're going to put it in either flour, or as I do, I use arrowroot flour, and I just continue making it into a ball. And when it's in a nice ball, you're just going to flatten it and make it into a burger patty. Put it on your baking sheet and put it to bake, or you can fry it like I said. I prefer to bake them. So I put my oven on 400 and I bake them on both sides. So I bake one side for about 15 minutes and then flip it and bake the other side. All right, the arrowroot powder that I put on it helps it to not stick on the pan. Also, you're going to put a little bit of coconut oil or olive oil, whichever oil you choose to use. You can just put a little bit on the foil, but the arrowroot really helps it to not stick. So you put them aside and let them cool for a while, and then you can package them the same way regular burgers are packaged. Using this wax paper obviously prevents it from sticking onto each other. Right, then just put it in a Ziploc bag. These are some meatballs that I'm also freezing. And that's it. Marinara sauce and meatballs, vegan style. You should try it. And if you do try it, remember to tag me. Enjoy. Bye.